Hello there. I'm Sharon Taylor, founder and CEO of the Business Vision and Development Center. And guess what time it is? It's time for the Coaching Couch with Yvonne Lorraine. And as promised, I got a little background music going.
Yes, sounds good.
All right, take it away, Yvonne. What we talking about on the couch today?
Oh, Sharon, thank you so much for having me back today. So, today we are talking about intimate love. We've been talking about love the last few weeks, and today we said we were going to concentrate on intimate love, relationship love, whatever you want to call it. That's what we're going to talk about. And I would say that this is probably one of the most challenging areas of love.
Mm-hmm.
Um, First, I just want to identify that because you know we talk about love is a verb. You need to show love, act on love. If you ain't acting, you don't love me, right?
Okay.
Well, that's where communication really plays a huge part because people love differently and
Yes.
people show their love differently. So we have love the noun, which is the feeling of love. We have love the verb, which are the actions towards someone in showing love, right?
Give me noun again. Give me the definition of love as a noun again.
As a noun, love is like it's an intense feeling.
Okay,
It's
I
the
got you.
affection.
I
Yes.
got I got an intense feeling. Mm.
Well,
I love love. I live off love. Go ahead.
love is beautiful and wonderful. And to be able to express our love to others, especially those who we are in intimate relationships with, is a wonderful thing too. However, we do have to communicate. We have to talk about what does that mean to you. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? It's like we need to understand the love language of each other. So you can't be bringing me no candy, chocolates, and saying I love you, love you. I don't care about candy and chocolates. Personally, I don't want no chocolates,
What
right?
you want, Yvonne? What do you
I
want?
want fresh flowers. That shows me,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying? But if you don't know that, and I'm gonna say the opposite side, especially for women to men, we have to understand what the male's love language is
Mm-hmm.
because it's very different. It
Oh
can be
yes, I
very
know.
different than ours. But a lot of times, it's so much concentration in our society on women and female that we don't necessarily take the time out to understand the male side of what love, intimate love is beyond sex. Let me just throw that out there. We already know men are attracted, men love sex, most men, some women love sex too. We know what sex is about. Okay. This is not the sex talk today. However,
Okay.
we're going to make note that that is a part of demonstrating our love for one another intimately. But there is so much more that needs to take place before that, Sharon.
Well, let me just chime in when you were talking about love languages. So, my partner, we had on the onset of our
Mm-hmm.
relationship before intimacy,
Mm-hmm.
he came to me and said, "What is it that you expect?" And pretty much was like, "What is your love language? And this is mine." And his is the provider.
Mm-hmm.
And mine is, I'm so kissy, touchy, feely.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the nurturer. And
Mm-hmm.
so when he had to talk with me, he said, "I may never be the touchy feely kind of guy. And you're going
Mm-hmm.
to have to say to yourself, is that okay?" Because he and I both didn't want to get into a relationship with one, false expectations, and two, going in saying, well, maybe I can change this person, because you can't.
You cannot. Yes.
And
That is for sure.
so that's where we navigated the different love languages. And it can be a struggle if you don't communicate with your partner when you want flowers and they pay a bill. You know,
Or they buy me a sewing machine. What? No, that is not what I want.
oh, but let me just add this. Let me add this. The thing that he does, because he's not touchy feely, is just say, what exactly do you want? And I'll get it for you. And I appreciate that because I get exactly what I want. I don't want no teddy bear from the corner.
Right. Teddy bear days are long gone. I am the teddy bear.
All right, go ahead, Yvonne.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So for those who are listening, in case somebody really doesn't know, I'm just going to share what some of the different love languages are, because we also need to take time out to understand what our own love language is.
Yes.
Because if you, like you said, Sharon, you all were able to communicate to each other what your love language was. So that was awesome and amazing. So that gave you all up front to determine, okay, I'm good with this. I can deal with this. We good. But if you don't know, if you don't even know for yourself, how you expect for somebody else to know? Right? So some of them, like some people, words of affection. Some people need to hear how wonderful they are, how much you love them all the time.
I won't say all the time, okay? Just some of the time.
You know, it's most of the time for them people.
All right, go ahead.
All right. Some are gifts. Some people want gifts, to receive gifts. That's their love language. They that's what they want. Some are touchy-feely, like you said, Sharon. Some of us want to touch and feel and hug and cuddle. That's another type. And then some are acts of service. So it's like maybe paying that bill might be the thing for somebody, right? So those are just some of the things, some of the different types of love language. And again, just take time to figure out what yours is. Have that conversation. And it's not too late if you're already married and trying to figure it out, because it could be the thing that could help even if you're already married. You know, just take that time out to communicate to each other that this is my love language, honey. Let me share it with you. I know you've been married for 10 years and you haven't gotten it yet. So let's talk about it.
Let me give you some translations.
But and once you can understand that, because technically, really, those are like our everyday. We want to show and experience intimate love every day, especially if you have someone in your life that you're doing that with, right? Mm-hmm. So these are just some of the things, because these are things that's going to help that relationship, help the intimacy. It all works together, but we do have to do the work, and like you mentioned earlier, you can't change nobody. You really
can only work on yourself.
That's all you can do. And sometimes, Sharon, we have to be honest, especially, when we're in the dating scene and all of that. If that person's love language does not work for you, then there is no need in going up against the grain, because the possibility is that they'll never change. So you have to determine, am I good with this just like this for the rest of our lives?
Yep.
And if your answer is no, then okay, we might need to just be friends. Let's stay friends. And friends are okay too. It's okay to be friends.
Yes, it is. It's okay to be friends. It's better to be friends than to be in a contentious relationship.
For sure, Sharon. For sure. So, in the spirit of the love month and all of that, hopefully this will give people something to really, take time out and think about, because it all links into what we've been talking about. And I keep continuing to connect, it's us and loving ourselves, understanding how we show love, not just how we show it, how we want to receive love,
Yes.
being able to express that with the person that we're being intimate with. And if you don't love yourself first, it's going to be hard for you to be able to communicate that to somebody else, right? So it all works together, and love is an emotion. What Tina Turner, what's love got to do?
And I always say, love is the answer to all of your questions.
That's for sure. And we just have to learn how to love for real, because society has we, and even in how we use the word love, Sharon, society has watered down love so much, that we just say, oh, I love you, I love you, I love. Do you love me?
I do love you. Because you are Yvonne Lorraine.
I am Yvonne Lorraine.
Thank you so much, Yvonne, for this session. It's always a pleasure sitting on the couch with you. And
Yes,
we
thank
have
you.
plenty more to come. So stay tuned for the Coaching Couch with Yvonne Lorraine. You know
Yes.
where to find her by now. You should know where to find Yvonne by now. Go ahead, Yvonne. Let them know.
Yep. So on Instagram, I am Yvonne Lorraine. You can just go there and find me there. You can look me up on Facebook too. But I am Yvonne Lorraine.
See ya.
Bye. Thank